This is The Drive with Mark Pinatelli.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Well, it's finally time to go home on this Monday. We want to thank everybody for taking time out of your day, whoever you are. Thank you. We really do appreciate whatever portion of your afternoon you spent with us. We do also want to give big thanks to Brian North, News Channel 12, Fox Eastern Carolina, news anchor and sports extraordinaire. Thank him for coming by. And Caroline Oliveris, who sat in not only for our headline segment as she does every day she can, but sat in here and nerded it out with us to talk Infinity War. So it was a lot of fun. Want to remind you, too, that you can always find us at 252ESPN.com. You can also find 252ESPN on Twitter, on Facebook, find 252ESPN Radio on YouTube, and you can find myself, Mark Pinatelli, or Sam Avalos on Twitter. We also want to remind you, again, listen online at 252ESPN.com. You can download the 252 Radio app. It's free, Google or Apple Store. Download that app today and take us anywhere in the world. And as I mentioned, find us on YouTube, find us on Facebook, find us on the Twitter. We're everywhere, aren't we? Everywhere?
Everywhere. Constantly.
It's exhausting.
And make sure we are going to be announcing the winner on Wednesday's show this week. Go to our Facebook page. You will see the post pinned to the top of the page. We want to send you up to D.C. on June 10th to go check out the Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. We've got a pair of tickets for that game. We want to send you, so go. You'll see the directions, but we just want you to subscribe to our brand new YouTube channel. If you haven't heard yet, we're on video. We think it's a lot of fun. We want you to check it out. So subscribe. Get yourself entered that contest. We're going to announce the winner on Wednesday of this week.
Absolutely.
Got any last words? Sam.
Any last words? I'm sorry, what was that?
Any last words?
Say it! Say it!
Last words today brought to you by Alpha Graphics of New Bern. Get noticed, get business, banners, brochures, business cards. I mean, anything you can think of. Alpha Graphics can get the word out, get you noticed, and get you business. And they've got a great deal. I think if you see this graphic underneath the bottom of the screen here, Sam, it's fantastic, right?
That's right. With a $150 sign purchase until June 30th, Alpha Graphics is going to hook you up with a free 12 by 12 inch canvas print. So whatever event you've got coming up, anything you can think of that you need to get some signage for, go get it from Alpha Graphics, and they will hook you up with the free 12 by 12 canvas print, a $50 value. Check them out today.
The Celtics absolutely took it to the Cavaliers yesterday, and specifically took it to LeBron James. When you look at it, I was telling you, nothing made me more uneasy as a Celtics fan than seeing this news update Saturday telling me that Marcus Morris says that aside from Kawhi Leonard, no one's better at guarding LeBron James than himself. I thought, wow, man, what a way to draw attention to yourself, Marcus. Are you crazy? Well, according to Second Spectrum, LeBron James matched up with Marcus Morris 39 times on offense, the most among any of the matchups in Game 1. The Cavaliers averaged .9 point per possession when James matched up with Morris. That's not good. It's not even a point on offense. James only had 15 points. That was only second most on the team. Kevin Love led the Cavs in scoring. It was the first time this entire postseason that James did not lead the Cavs in points. He had 5 points, 2 of 6 shooting when being guarded by Marcus Morris. And James had game high in 2018 postseason high 7 turnovers. The Celtics were able to turn those turnovers into 14 points directly after a LeBron James turnover. 5 of 6 shooting, 14 points on those possessions, 2 of 2 from 3-point range. just again, big success, attacking the bigs and pick and roll actions. Al Horford's great. Get 7 of 8 shooting, 20 points. But I thought a fantastic defensive effort by the Celtics. Game 2 tomorrow right here on 252 ESPN Radio. I think an 8:30 tip.
Sweet.
For the Eastern Conference.
Got to win the second one to get the sweep going. Well, got anything else?
No.
I was going to say, coming soon to a casino near you, Sam Aviles losing a ton of money. So if you missed it, it's been one of the big stories of the day. The Supreme Court ruled today to ban the federal ban, to repeal the federal ban against sports gambling, and now it will be left up to the states. It now becomes officially a state right since the federal government officially banned it in 1992. The vote passed 6-3, and I think a lot of people are really excited about it. There were New Jersey's kind of been the spearhead on this, and then West Virginia, along with 17 other states, backed New Jersey as far as wanting sports gambling to come to their states. 3 other governors from other states have said that they want to try to push for sports gambling to come to their respective states. So I think here, I mean, these states can act on this immediately. DraftKings came out this morning and said that they are now going to get themselves into the sports gambling business. So for those of you out there who like to put a little action on this game or that game, just mess around, it's here. As soon as our North Carolina government allows this, I don't know where they are on all this. I don't know if North Carolina is one of the states that says that they want to participate in this, but no longer officially banned by the federal government. State right now, you can legalize sports gambling. So we'll see what happens. I think it could be I think it could be fun. I think anytime you take something like gambling, which can have a very negative connotation to it,
yes.
We talk about gambling addiction and everything else, when you sort of remove the black market aspect of that, I think that's when you can sort of put some regulations in place that can maybe help folks out that are abusing it in a negative way. Talk about gambling addiction hotlines and stuff like that. If you allow the government to maybe offer something like that, because hey, it exists. But I'm excited about sports gambling being legalized, and the potential of what this can mean. And I tell you, I think that the individual sports entities themselves, we talk about the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, whoever, the Cornhole Association. Anybody who is participating in those sports probably likes this, because I think it opens up a massive revenue stream. And
the NBA. I mean, Adam Silver's sort of been of all of the pro sports leagues, the NBA, and specifically Adam Silver's been absolutely, animate about. I am behind this. I want the NBA to be a part of the idea of gambling kiosk in the arena. He's all for that, and I think there are many people who probably sing this song with you today. Do you want to take a minute to sing Hallelujah? It's gone through.
Well, the funny part is I'll be curious to see how this expands and has other people who don't gamble on sports, what extra audience this draws, and if this removes maybe the stigma of gambling. Because the people that gamble now, they still gamble now. You can sports gamble. We could go on our phones right now and place a bet on tonight's game without it being quote unquote legal. But now I guess the having to go through the back doors of some of these sketchy offshore websites and stuff like that. Now that's all officially removed.
And I guess that's how I get you involved in Stanley Cup, man. Teach you how to enjoy fantasy betting, somehow. You know what I mean?
I'm not a real big bettor though. I don't have enough money to bet.
I don't either.
Because once I lose, then I'm like, well, now I really don't have any money.
But for someone who loves fantasy sports.
Oh yeah, that could possibly get me drawn.
That's how we get. If somehow we can get you involved in fantasy hockey, there'd be nothing crazier than us having hockey guests and you trying to mine them for fantasy hockey information. Can you tell me about Kuznetsov? What?
I would rather play cornhole fantasy than NHL fantasy.
I do not encourage anybody typing in cornhole fantasy into their Google browser. Okay, that's my PSA for today. Kyle Gaskins is going to join us tomorrow. Have a fantastic Monday. We love you. Goodbye, folks.
Just when you think this show is terrible, something wonderful happens.
What?
It ends.
We thank you for listening. The Drive with Mark Pinicelli is an exclusive, original presentation of the 252 ESPN Network.
I would slam it in your face, buddy. I would slam it in your mama's face.